Wednesday, a high 85, maybe a stray pop-up shower this afternoon. We'll see if that comes about or not. Very busy Thursday. We've got your tickets for All Out War Motorsports. If you want to join me a week from Saturday, going to be at historic Cruise Stadium. We're talking ultimate car show, drift competition, imports, muscle cars, got it all. And we'll get you hooked up. Those tickets coming up here in just about 1 hour. Also, I want to play a clip from you coming up here about 7:40 of a woman who made a big, huge mistake, but it's also one of the dumbest mistakes I've ever heard of. And I want to know if there's ever anything, you know the expression, you don't know nothing, you don't know what you don't know?
Right. Yeah.
And I get that. So I want to know if there was ever a time you don't know what you don't know, but it was so obvious. Can't believe you didn't know it, kind of thing.
Okay.
So,
like, why didn't common sense step in?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But let's begin with, thank you for the recommendation, Kelly.
Okay.
We watched that Unknown Number last night.
Oh. What'd you think?
That bitch crazy. I don't want to say too much.
Well, I mean, you didn't know going in, right?
No, but I'll tell you what, it took about 10 minutes, and Nora and I kept going back and forth with, like, assumptions or guesses. Yeah. But
I was bummed because I saw a spoiler on TikTok before I saw the documentary, and I wish I hadn't seen it. I don't know that I would have guessed it, only because you don't expect the person to actually be a part of the documentary. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Like, how did you get this person to agree to be in this documentary? Is because she cray.
I about 15 minutes in, I made my guess, and maybe like 10 minutes after that, the person shows up on screen, and I was like, well, there's no way.
Can't be that person. Yeah.
So,
it's worth a watch, isn't it?
It is worth a watch.
What a
sicko.
sicko.
It's also kind of sad, though.
Not
this poor high school girl.
Oh.
But what's funny is, after, like, the last 15 minutes when they started showing, like, news clips, I was like, oh, I remember this story.
I wondered.
Yeah.
Like Beale City
yeah,
or something?
Beale City, yeah.
Was? Yeah.
I just remember seeing it on the news. So, anyways, how are you, Kelly?
I'm great. When I tell you the amount of interaction I personally had with people watching the video of you guys eating the pig's brain yesterday... I heard from a friend that we have been in contact a little more recently, but we were friends in our late teens. And I got a text from her yesterday.
Really?
Late teens and 20s. She goes, I was gagging. And I love her. She's a really good friend, but we've just recently, this year, been in more contact. And she texted, she's like, I couldn't hardly watch that video. It was so disgusting.
Nothing like pork brains and milk gravy to bring people back together again.
It was, I think you gagging was what people were commenting on most. And, of course, your Michigan Cup, which everybody comments on every time we do a video.
Absolutely. I can't remember who it was. Someone commented that I need to be fired right away.
Yes.
I have my Michigan Cup sitting here. So.
My favorite still, it's F Goose season.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
My favorite.
How are you, Thick?
I'm good. I didn't get to watch the documentary yet. I'm going to.
Got to get out on that.
I know. I had a fantasy football draft last night, so.
Oh.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Last one.
Is this the one where you can win $20,000?
No. This was my league that I've been running for 31 years. You know.
Who was your first pick?
Well, it's a keeper league, so I get to keep 4 players, which included Justin Jefferson, Lamar Jackson, Malik from the Giants.
Okay.
The wide receiver.
I don't know what the difference is between a keeper league and a non.
Well, a non-keeper league, you just start drafting from everybody. In a keeper league, everybody in the league gets to keep players they want to keep, up to 4 players.
Oh.
So then you start drafting those players already off the board.
So you get players from last year.
The league I had Monday, I had the first pick, I took Bijan Robinson.
What was, I just saw...
Because of you, buddy.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Well, I was going to take Gibbs, but you said Montgomery's going to get a lot this year, so that means he's going to take away from Gibbs. So I'm taking Bijan because he's going to get all the carries.
That's true. I saw a TikTok of some guys, and they are in one of those punishment leagues.
Oh yeah,
where the loser has to do something. If you come in last place in your fantasy football league,
I love that.
You have to do something.
12 hours at Waffle House.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
This was probably the most insane one I ever heard. The loser had to go to the sperm bank and make a donation. However, when you fill out your form, when you donate, I didn't know this, but when you donate sperm, apparently on the form you fill out, there's a box you can check. And the box you can check is, yes, this person has a right to contact me after 18 years of age.
And they had to check that?
And they had to check yes.
Wow.
That's a high-stakes bet.
That is a high-stakes bet.
Man, what kind of diabolical mind comes up with that?
I don't know.
I mean, that is
I'm
about
pretty
as
dark. I'm pretty dark,
but
I couldn't even do that.
That's about as original and unique as it gets.
Yeah, I couldn't even fathom that being the bet.
I love it.
That's insane.
Wow.
Anyways, good luck with your leagues if you're in one. Let's get going. Blitz Morning Trivia. Think what you got.
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff if you text in the correct answer first. Paramount has secured a deal with Microsoft to develop a live-action feature film based on what video game franchise? So tell us the video game franchise. Again, Paramount secured the deal with Microsoft. They're going to make this movie. Be the first one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970, and you'll get that Waterbeds and Stuff gift card.
Let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, the question was, Paramount has secured a deal with Microsoft to develop a live-action feature film based on what popular video game franchise? The fans are going crazy. It is Call of Duty.
Yeah, but which one? They're on like their 6th or 7th one or something.
Just says the whole franchise.
Okay.
So it says the Activision president wants to honor and expand upon the franchise's storytelling. They want to deliver a defining cinematic moment.
As in, I want more money in my pockets.
Series has sold over 500 million copies globally, $30 billion in revenue from those sales. It's one of the most successful video game franchises of all time. So we're going to get a movie, and Chris Penrod from Pickerington was the first one to text in the correct answer. Gets the $25 to Waterbeds and Stuff.
Congratulations. We've got a really decent week, floating right around 80 all week long. Overnight temperatures actually getting down to the 50s. We were talking yesterday, was September 22nd at 2:41 p.m. is the official start of fall.
Yes.
So, we're not quite out of the woods yet, but thankfully it looks like the mosquitoes have subsided some, but not, like I said, not out of the woods yet.
Still other bugs, too, that are just...
True.
It's been just... I don't understand it.
I got hit in the side of the head by a stink bug the other...
We all know that feeling. You finally managed to get away on vacation, and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide-and-key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
And it was like a baby stink bug.
Ooh.
They do
Like, so
that.
those are already rustling around trying to get inside, maybe with the cooler weather. I don't know.
Well, I bring this up because there is a new report. Scientists have continue to study who gets bit by mosquitoes and who doesn't.
Ooh,
And
really?
they have some information here, including the amount of CO2 you produce, meaning if you have a high metabolic rate, some genetic factors can play into that, and how much carbon dioxide you're giving off. Very attractive to mosquitoes.
How about methane gas? Because Vic really likes...
Not methane gas.
No?
Not on the list.
Okay.
No.
Can't...
But that would make sense as to why they just attacked his butt cheeks.
Yeah. That's right.
Boy, they did, too.
No, but number 2 on the list, if you work out, lactic acid, chemical that builds up in your muscles.
Oh, I'm
if you get a
safe.
lot of cramps, you might be more likely to get attacked because of the lactic acid in your muscles.
Okay.
Dark clothing can attract mosquitoes. Apparently, it makes it easier for you to contrast with the horizon so they can see you easier. Yeah. And then finally, body heat. If you happen to just run warm, if you drink alcohol, if you're pregnant, if you happen to be overweight, which can cause higher natural body temperatures.
Doing yard work.
Things like that. Yeah. Then you are more attracted to mosquitoes. So just got to put out there a couple things. So basically what they're saying is wear light clothing, don't work out, and stay nice and cool. Don't drink alcohol. Just stay in the shade. Keep everything.
But just all I heard was stay indoors.
Yeah, kind of that too. Yeah, absolutely.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us overseas to Japan. And, I think there is a special place on the express elevator down if you scam older people.
Yes, agreed.
That is just so wrong. So I do feel bad for this senior citizen. Doesn't give her exact age, but does say she's a senior citizen because she met a man online and they got to talking and she grew feelings for him. And one of the reasons that she did grow feelings for this man online was because of his intelligence. He was obviously a very smart man and lived life to the fullest. He had a very adventurous job. This man was an astronaut. And that is why they couldn't meet up, because as an astronaut, he was on a space station, a spaceship,
Okay.
Up in space right now.
Oh.
Above the Earth.
Oh, boy.
And so we can't meet up right now and preoccupied. I'm thousands and thousands of miles away. But I cannot wait until I return to Earth and see you, love of my life. The messages continue until all of a sudden there's an emergency. This astronaut is under attack, and the only way he can survive is he needs more oxygen. So, can you please send me money so I can buy more oxygen? And that is exactly what this woman did. 1 million yen, equal to about $6,700.
Wow.
For oxygen to buy while up in space.
So like a oxygen truck comes by ringing its bell in space?
Yeah. Is it like the Swan's truck that comes and delivers to your house? Like I don't understand. Well, police in Japan are now investigating the incident. Obviously, they don't know who this man is, but I feel bad for this woman, but at the same time, I don't feel bad for this woman.
I mean,
I feel bad for her because I got scammed on Facebook Marketplace. If I haven't brought that up recently, I got scam-a-root, like big time scammed,
Yes.
and there were red flags. I can name you one red flag.
And what was the red flag?
The red flag was the guy, and we were texting at this point, right? Mm-hmm. And trying to arrange, I was going to get this piece of equipment for Charlie for his guitar. And he said that we were going to use Zelle to transfer money, right?
Okay.
All right. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I've got Zelle. And he said, just don't put anything in the notes part. Like, don't say what the transaction's for. Why I blew by that red flag, but I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't need to put something in the notes. I
Yeah, why would that? But what's the?
I'm not sure.
Scam
Maybe
there.
that it would be a way for me to prove that he stole money.
Oh, okay,
by him
maybe.
saying, no, she just gave me the money. It wasn't for any exchange of
okay.
Goods or anything like
goods.
that.
But I wanted that piece of equipment so badly that I ignored the red flags. And this poor old woman probably wanted this guy so badly that she just really ignored that he was asking for oxygen
but
in
that's
space.
that's a different red flag, though. An
way different
actual
level.
piece of equipment that you can get or buy at a store. You're trying to get a used piece of equipment, not sending oxygen to space.
No, I'm still really freaking salty about my thing, though.
Fair enough. Our second story is a WTF. What the Florida? Adventure Florida, where a woman was trying to make a little bit of extra money, so she decided to jump online because she's selling her shoes, her old gym shoes. Why? Because there are freaky men out there who want to buy your stinky old gym shoes. And sure enough, the woman decided to meet up with the man, said, you want to buy my shoes? Fine, I'll sell you my old, dirty, stinky gym shoes. But then things got weird when the man...
But then things got weird?
Then
Okay.
things got weird because when she went to go sell the shoes and meet this person in person... Yeah.
Okay, got
wanted to sniff her feet. Said, hey, while you're here, can I give you a good old... She felt uncomfortable and said no. That's when he grabbed the sneakers, jumped in his car, and decided to run her over.
Oh, my gosh.
That's not an appropriate response. Here is the young lady talking about the whole debacle.
We had met up because I was going to sell him my sneakers. He just wanted to sniff my feet, and I didn't feel comfortable with that. I mean, you could have my sneakers all you want. I mean, I don't care. I'm not wearing them. You know, they're just stinky old sneakers. But people like weird things. And I met him down in the parking garage. He did a 3-point turn and actually hit me with a car, ran me over. I've met a lot of people who have foot fetishes. Nobody has ever done anything to this caliber.
El Monte Circle is the gentleman's name.
That's a red flag.
He was arrested by police, and after reviewing his background, he's been the subject of other incidents involving the same kind of thing before. As it says in the report, he's involved in other incidents involving the same modus operandi. So,
honestly, like, I hope she knows now if she's ever going to sell her disgusting tennis shoes to somebody, bring someone with you to that sale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I would never
You're
go
meeting
along.
a guy with kind of a strange fetish. This is a very personal...
We all know that feeling. You finally managed to get away on vacation, and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, you know, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
transaction you're making here.
In a parking garage.
Bring somebody with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not safe. That's not, ladies, that is not safe.
No.
I don't know if I would go alone to one of these type of
I'll come with you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
They have to say they want to just stick their snout right inside your socks. We're not going to let them do that, are we?
I thought you were going somewhere completely different with that.
Well, even that way, I've got your back.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So does this person, apparently, who wants to stick his snout. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Yesterday, we had ourselves a little dumb debate because over the holiday weekends, Nora, I, and the boys went up to Detroit. And on the way to fill up on gas before we left, they came out of the gas station with all kinds of snacks and drinks. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, you need snacks for a road trip. It's like, we got into the debate of how long a road trip is. And this turned into a conversation about vacations as a whole. And I'm very curious where you stand on this. 800-821-9970. If you're planning a vacation or you're visiting someplace new, wherever it is you may be going, I can tell you for a fact, I have zero desire to sightsee. I think that is not how I am spending my vacation. Okay. And I know people that they will plan trips around sightseeing and seeing this and say, no, I'm not doing it.
We're talking anything like landmarks, museums.
If I make my way up to South Dakota, I have zero desire to stop and see 4 carved faces in a rock.
Okay, so what would you want to do?
If I have the opportunity to head over to France, I am not going to wait in line to see some tiny picture behind the glass wall of a woman smiling. There's no way.
What is your preferred activity when you go to a place like that?
Well, first of all, number one would be trying the food. I want to try restaurants. And my version of sightseeing would be to walk the streets.
Yeah.
And see the people and see the area. I have no desire to go to these tourist traps whatsoever.
Yeah.
Are you more of a sightseer?
Oh, well, now that you're explaining that, I think I am more of a sightseer. I definitely would want to see Mount Rushmore. I definitely would want to see the Mona Lisa. Yes. They had a couple of Jackson Pollocks at MoMA, and my husband and I happened to be going to an event in upstate New York where, we're stopping off in New York City. I want to see those Jackson Pollocks.
Really?
I want to see certain things, yes.
I can show you a Jackson Pollock after spaghetti dinner right in my bathroom. Anytime. Jackson. I don't get it.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah, I guess I would consider myself a sightseer.
Really?
Yeah, I want to see those things. Absolutely. Yeah, especially things that would be like natural wonders. That's what I would want to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like I remember driving. We went from I can't remember from Vegas to so. Anyways, we drove by the Grand Canyon, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna get out and see the Grand Canyon
Just
for a
'cause you're
minute,
there.
but we're driving alongside. We're like driving it.
You're like Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Clark, don't you want to see the Grand Canyon? Sure. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's go.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But you know how much I love football. I have no desire to go to the Football Hall of Fame.
Right.
To sit there and look. Oh, these are the shoes Joe Namath wore in
Right.
Super Bowl. I don't care. That does nothing for me.
Yeah, I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame years ago.
The same
And
deal.
it was like okay.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a been there, done that sort of thing. Like, I've had the opportunity, thankfully, very fortunate, because my brother lives in New York City. I've been there countless times. So I've done some of the sightseeing stuff. But other times, I'm like, I don't want no.
not what
I'm not
interests
going
you.
to, I'm not paying to go to the top of the Statue of Liberty. It's just not going to happen.
Well, that's a pretty cool sight, though, to get up there. I would do that. I mean,
Right. Yeah, again.
No?
No, not really.
you don't want to get up there and look around at that city you wanted to see?
No, I mean I've been to that. When I one of my first trips out there, my brother took me to the top of the Empire State Building. When I
Okay.
was like 16 or something like that. But now as an adult,
Okay.
I've-
So you don't want to go up there either? Well, I guess you've already done it.
I've done it. Right, exactly.
Like you would want to see the hot springs, or like I love that kind of stuff. I guess I am 100% a sightseer.
100% a sightseer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would want to experience the food and stuff. I get that,
Right.
But yeah,
Have you been to a place where you went sightseeing or you went to see something and it was didn't live up to the hype? It was too expensive. You're like, this was
the La Brea tar pits. That was an interesting, and it's been a long time ago, but we're like, hey, we're here. I saw this on the Bugs Bunny cartoons my whole life.
Right.
I want to see the La Brea tar pits, and it was like kind of like almost a parking lot. It was something. It was weird. I was like, oh, this is
That's
it.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Good morning, it's Tristan.
Tristan, are you the sightseeing type, or do you just want to choose your own adventure?
A little bit of both. If I see something along my drive and be like, I need to stretch my legs, let's go check it out.
Okay.
Like my fiance and I, we just went to the Einstein Hills up in Youngstown last week, and on the way up, we stopped at a place called Grandpa's Cheese Barn. I would recommend that.
Okay, no,
Grandpa-
I've heard of Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
Grandpa's Cheese
Oh,
Barn,
it's
okay.
phenomenal. They have like a whole deli counter, and you can sit there and just try cheeses for so long.
Sure, that
And
sounds
then-
like a great vacation, not pooping for 4 days. That's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
Just sit there and just try cheeses over and over and over again.
Then we drove up to the Great Lakes so my fiance could go see the Great Lakes. Drove up into Michigan, hit up some strip malls, and then came back to Ohio.
Okay. Well, that's your thing. That's fine. Happy wife, happy life. So yeah, take her to where she wants to go. I totally get that. I appreciate the call, Tristan. Like if I ever make it out to Paris, sure, you're gonna see the Eiffel Tower. You're gonna walk by it.
You can't help it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like I would never make a trip to go the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I'm not gonna go hold my hands up, so I'm like holding the building up like everyone does.
But I would want to go up to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Maybe.
I just that's my sightseeing right there. That way I see the whole city from one shot and then I'm done.
All right.
Okay, so I say you're Goose. You're 0% a sightseer. Thick is 50% a sightseer. I'm
I'd say
100%
maybe 10.
sightseer.
Maybe 10.
Blitz, hi. Who's this?
This is Zach.
Zach, are you the sightseeing type or no?
I am, but I'm not. Me and my wife, we went on our first cruise this year, just to kind of get away for our anniversary.
Yeah.
And heard all the hype about Cozumel and stuff, but I would never have any intention of ever going back there. It's more or less like a dirty strip mall.
Right.
So, but I mean, as far as sightseeing, I'm more of the outdoorsy type and stuff. So, how you're saying you want to go out west, South Dakota, whatever. I'd rather go hiking, just be out in the wilderness and kind of do that thing. I've seen Mount Rushmore, I've seen the
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
Was it Black Hills that's out there?
Right.
All that. So
okay. Have you been to a place that just didn't live up to the hype, and you were kind of mad that you wasted your time and money on it?
Yes, really. Anywhere in Washington State that you go, yeah, pretty much.
Washington State. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi. Who's this?
It's Justin Lett.
Justin, are you the sightseeing type or not so much?
Listen, I'm a type of give me a stiff drink. I'm gonna walk the streets. I'm gonna have fun.
That's what the hell I'm talking about.
Here's your vacation buddy.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to be in the room. We're going to get like a little 20-ounce Diet Coke, put like a little something, go walk the streets and laugh.
Oh, yeah.
And people watch.
Sure.
That's what I want to do.
Get some good food.
Get some good food. Absolutely.
Don't wake me up. Let me eat good. That's it.
Yes. And the people, or if you go somewhere. And like Nora, this is the one place we disagree. Nora's got no problem like going to the beach and just like 7 hours, just laying there or poolside.
Oh
no,
I don't like
not
that
doing
either.
that.
Brutal.
Not doing that.
I tend to go to the beach and then I get drunk and I interview people like I'm from MTV.
Dude, text in so I can text you back so we can plan a vacation. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do it.
That is what I'm talking about. Appreciate the call, man. Thanks so much.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Operators of Lynn Fruit Farm in Pataskala are now working to stop dishonest people from stealing this apple picking season. The family-owned orchard says 4 people caught trying to take apples without paying over the Labor Day weekend, including one person who had about $350 worth of apples in their car. What are you doing with all those apples?
There's a lot of apples.
Employees will now be more visible at the property. They're putting up new signs as well. The family's urging people to pay for all the fruit they take. And it's very economical. You go there, you get a bag of fruit, bag of apples, whatever. I mean, come on, people. And they let you sample from the trees. Yet you're stealing $350 worth of apples from a hardworking family. What is wrong with you?
Probably got a market the next town over, and they're going to go put them in their produce section.
I guess. Families urging people to please pay for all the fruit they take, saying they count on those sales to support themselves and their employees. Well, Congress has released the first batch of Epstein files, more than 33,000 pages of files related to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Most of those files are already public. Like, we've already seen all the stuff. The only new disclosure is reportedly less than 1,000 pages from Customs and Border Protection detailing flight logs of Epstein's plane and the forms for re-entry into the United States. The forms show that male and female passengers were on those flights, but all of the names are redacted. So basically, we got a zilch in 33,000 pages worth of files. Well, it only took an hour yesterday for the jury to give Cardi B the win in a lawsuit filed against her by a female security guard who said the rap star assaulted her at a doctor's office in 2018. Cardi B said the security guard, Imani Ellis, was recording her on her phone when she was headed into a doctor's appointment to check on her pregnancy. And she said the two of them had words, but she never touched Imani Ellis. The jury of 6 men, 6 women at a small courthouse in Alhambra, California, all believed Cardi B. They only needed 9 of the 12 to agree that that they would find for Cardi B, and all 12 voted in favor of Cardi B. So she spoke outside the courthouse. She said the next time someone files a frivolous lawsuit against her, she's not going to be so nice. She's going to countersue, and she will never, ever settle.
I am not that celeb that you're going to sue and you think it's going to settle. I'm not going to settle, especially when I'm super, completely innocent. I know I got a little reputation, but I swear to God, I'm innocent. I swear to God, like this, like I'm really innocent for real.
She said this trial has been very hard on her physically.
I'm telling you guys, when I say that my forehead is raw from changing all these wigs. Raw.
She says, this one reporter in this next clip asks her, what does she think that the jury came back so quickly?
Came back so quickly because for what
It says that it's bull.
It says that it's bull. I love that. Anyway, she's great for a sound clip, of course. But Cardi B
Is she, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Oh.
You won't die.
She's security heavy, okay? Security heavy. She's not fat.
Security heavy.
Good luck with that.
All right, those are your three things.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
I took another controversial loss yesterday.
Controversial.
It was.
Yeah.
DQ is not the name of the place.
Yeah, is it called
Dairy
DQ or is it called it's colloquially known as DQ. I think that I was right.
I mean, it says on all their cups, DQ. On all their packaging, DQ.
If you want to go see All Out War Motorsports Festival at Historic Crew Stadium a week from Saturday, next Saturday, September 13th, I'm actually going to be there from noon to 2 hanging out, and I'd love for you to join me.
How dare you call it noon? That's 12 p.m. I'm just saying, there are certain, you can call certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I know what you're saying.
So you going to get the Dodge involved in any of the drifting or anything?
Oh, I could.
You could.
Yeah, I definitely could.
Yeah, man.
I might have to look into that.
Yeah.
See if they let me. I would like to see if I can top that thing out or get close to topping that thing out. I mean, because the fastest I've ever gone is 121. And I know this car will do more than that.
What does it go up to?
I probably would say 160 easy. I would think so. Yeah, with the Hemi? Probably.
Wear a helmet.
Oh, 100%. I should do that on a daily basis. I mean, if you want to go, 800-821-9970. We need 2 contestants right now, or 2 representatives, if you will. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Kyle.
Kyle. All right, Kyle, you came in first. You want to be represented by Kelly or Goose?
Sorry, Goose. I got to go with Kelly.
All right, Kyle and Kelly.
Kyle.
Got it. Yes. Blitz, Kyle, hang on. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Robert.
Robert. All right, Robert, you've got me as a partner today. So we're going to put you, Kyle, and you, Robert, on hold as we go head-to-head in a game of Rock and Rumble. Thick?
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
What's a surprise? It's a brand new category. Nice surprise category.
Surprise.
Surprise category. Okay, so we're yelling out first person to answer.
Yep.
Gets the point.
Yep.
Okay.
You'll know as soon as I play this first clip.
Okay.
All right.
All right. To Rock and Rumble.
Yeah.
Surprise category.
Ready?
All right, here we go.
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "beware of dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
All out war, like cars?
Yeah. We're having
Like
all out war motorsports, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You want to know that's a Ferrari.
That is a Ferrari. Yes.
That's the category.
You got a point.
Kyle, you have made a grave error in judgment today by choosing me. I do not know cars. I don't even know the sound of my own vehicle starting up.
Okay. So it's all right. What's next?
You might have to wait for it. Wait for it. You ought to have this. No?
So, I mean,
you don't know?
You want to know?
Yeah, what kind of car is it?
Oh, that's a Corvette.
Wow.
This has got to be a joke that you've done this category and included me in the game. How is this fair?
I don't know. I was just thinking about the motorsports.
Okay, well, I don't know any motorsports. Can we do a category? Let's do one on classical music. How about that?
Okay, well, when we're giving away tickets to a classical music
okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
We can do
that.
Wait,
what else?
Yeah,
Porsche 992.
Okay, BS.
What?
It is a Porsche, but you knew it's a 992?
992, yeah.
Wow.
All right, one more. Give Kelly a chance. One more.
Give me a chance. That's a Honda.
Nope.
I have no idea.
No, that's a Ford Mustang GT right there.
That is a Ford Mustang GT.
This is literally the most unfair game I've ever played.
You might be
How
right.
would I know a single one of those? How?
See, this is a Jaguar. This is one I don't like.
You don't like? It is a Jaguar. What do you mean you don't like?
I'm not a fan of the Jaguars. They're okay.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan. Oh, BMW. Titanium exhaust.
Well, I don't know what a titanium exhaust is, but I'm going to take your word for
absolutely. It's titanium exhaust.
Wow.
Kelly's just pulling up her chair.
Right here.
Lambo.
Yeah, you know that click sound, man.
Lambo.
I'm basically just playing this with Goose now.
This one, you know by the Bugatti.
It is a Bugatti.
Love it. That's that old school Camaro. What's that, 69?
69.
Kelly, why are you on your computer?
She checked out after the first car.
I wouldn't have any idea. I wouldn't even know if it was a motorcycle versus a car. And I honestly, I don't know any of that.
I wouldn't either if I didn't put all the answers together on this sheet right here.
You guys! I got boned. Oh, wait, I'm not giving you a win.
No, he doesn't get a win.
Throw the win down on the sheet.
Kelly, do you really think I would do that to you?
You were doing it to me.
I know, but it was a joke.
Oh, man.
I'm like, what the heck?
I was wondering how long it would take for you to check out. I was like...
How long did it take? I hung in there for a second.
Two.
Okay,
After the second one, you were done.
After the Corvette, she went...
Yeah, it's like, no.
I don't even know my own car.
Yeah. Kyle, Robert, we're going to hook you both up with tickets for All Out War Motorsports, just cause. You got it for nothing. Because
see, you duped everyone else, too.
But I'm not...
Everybody thought this was a legit game.
But he doesn't get his song.
Yes, I don't get my song. That's fine. I don't get my song, and I don't get the win.
Did I at least get a Kelly Quinn?
You absolutely can.
Okay, now I feel better.
Yeah, but two of the engine sounds, and she was like, I'm not even playing. What is this? This is stupid.
I just got back on my computer. All right. Have fun, guys.
Completely checked out. If you're at work today and you're bored, you're trying to kill some time, I recommend a great website called Fesshole. It's where people go and confess things that they've done. So if you like the dirt, if you like the gossip, you like to know little secrets, go check out this website and waste some time. If not, I got you covered. Don't worry. This person admits, I was friends with this woman who was a dominatrix, but outside of work, she was boringly normal, especially the way she presented herself. I will never forget the look of confusion and dread on my uncle's face when they bumped into each other at my birthday party.
Oh, oops. Don't I know you from somewhere? I can't quite place it.
I'm on day 4 of quitting after many years of smoking. It was going well until this morning when I had a smoke. I didn't really want to smoke, but I really needed to poop.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
That's funny.
They're connected.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Boy, that first
Wait a
cup of
minute. I'm
coffee
just finding this out. Really?
You didn't know that?
No. Smoking is connected to pooping?
Oh, my God.
The morning one.
Yeah, the morning one will get things going. Toot sweet.
Is that why both of you take a quick cig break in the morning just to get things rolling?
Just gotta get those things firing, you know.
I gotcha. Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, something about nicotine.
People like to smoke at the bar. They don't normally smoke, but they have a drink and they might want a cigarette. That's just like does that make you poop?
No, not necessarily.
They just go good together.
I tell you, coffee and a cigarette. Yeah. You are gonna give. You're constipated. Have yourself coffee and a cigarette. You are gonna go.
Okay,
for sure. Went camping near the oceanfront recently and saw a group near us, and they were up until 4 a.m. singing Oasis songs and getting drunk. I got up at 6 and scattered bread and trail mix all around their camp. They were absolutely destroyed by screeching seagulls for the next hour. Glorious. Wow. I love that level of petty. Having an affair with a woman 5 doors down for a few months. I asked her the other day why she was having the affair. She said, same as you. Revenge was her answer. Turns out my wife had been banging the local school principal for about 4 years, and everyone knew. Wish I hadn't asked.
Oh, that's how he found out?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
She said, same as you. I'm doing it for revenge. Or he's like, I didn't know. Revenge on who?
I'm just being a naughty boy.
Right, exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Tried to help this guy out on a date by informing him that the girl was definitely into him. Otherwise, she wouldn't be laughing over the top.
We all know that feeling. You finally managed to get away on vacation, and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
Stop laughing at his terrible jokes. Turns out he was out to dinner with his autistic sister.
What?
Oh, no. Yeah, mind your own business. I'm sorry, just mind your own business. You don't want to mess with that.
Jeez.
I accidentally spilled some of my late wife's ashes in my hand and couldn't get it back in the urn. In my panic, I licked it and ate it. I'm filled with shame about this.
Why?
Are you going to wash your hand and wash it down the sink?
Yes, that's exactly what I would do. I would not lick it.
You wouldn't lick it?
No. Not ashes, no.
I'd rather lick it than wash it down the sink.
You can just blow it off?
No, you still got that little residue. Never had coal residue on your hand or anything?
You got more ashes in there. It's probably just the worst part of her, like her spleen. You're just washing that down the sink.
If it weren't for Ozempic, my recent cocaine weight loss would be much harder to explain. I'm sure Ozempic is great, but you really can't beat the classics.
Thanks, Ozempic.
Some truth to that.
Oh, God.
And finally, my wife thinks I yank it in the shower. I don't. I just like long showers. I yank it when she's in the shower.
Wow.
As someone who really loves a long shower, I can totally relate to this. That's all I'm saying. Came across a video yesterday while doom scrolling, and this poor young lady. I want to say poor young lady because she's obviously upset, and she has caused herself what is it's going to be a problem for a few years, I have to assume. It's going to take her a while to dig out of the issue that she caused. But at the same time, man, I don't feel bad for her at all. I mean, just the thought process that would go through this.
Okay.
You're just like, why would you ever think this? Straight common sense would tell you that there's no way this is possible. It's one of these too good to be true kind of scenarios. Let me play you the clip.
Use Apple Pay. Honestly, just be so careful. This is a little embarrassing to admit, but if this could help one person, then I'm really willing to share what my experience was. I'm just going to lay it out like this. When you use Apple Pay, that's real money. That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from. It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars. Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone, giving my data very freely and willingly to any place that asks, like whatever they say, are cookies okay? I say yes, 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 because I thought that's how I was getting prizes, getting rewards, getting Apple dollars.
Is this rage bait?
I guess it could be.
I don't think so. I think that maybe it's a video game world, and we're all winning
yes!
like virtual points and coins and prizes. And
it's like an episode out of Black Mirror. But when you watch the video, the devastation in her face,
you can tell.
I'm telling you, if it's fake, she should go to Hollywood because she's a great actress.
I wonder, did she think why she had to attach her credit card or debit card to her Apple Pay account? Did that
maybe for purchases
for extra
she
points
meant to buy? If she's on Amazon, then she needs her card attached. But
she was in tears, man.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, she learned a tough lesson here.
Yeah, but obviously people who grew up without Apple. She's young. Yeah. Obviously, you can see in the video.
Yeah.
She's a youngin'. Yeah, she's a Gen Alpha or whatever the latest, most common millennial.
Yeah,
Gen.
she's an Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's buying something from Nordstrom online, and they're like, "Do you want to use Apple Pay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I have a ton of Apple points."
Exactly.
And showing her money on her from her bank or whatever.
Right.
And she thinks
Apple Pay
she accrued from.
Aww.
But here's my question. Obviously, you don't know what you don't know. She didn't know that that's real money and it's not points or coins or Apple dollars that you get to spend. Can you think of something back in the day that you didn't know until you knew?
Yeah.
We just found out she didn't know a cigarette helps you poop.
That's true.
Oh, that's true. I did not know that.
But I'm thinking more common sense.
I mean, I wasn't, I guess, that old, but I think I was 13 or so, and I was just becoming aware of people putting makeup on and your fingernails, wanting to paint my nails, but they were kind of brittle, my nails, and so I was asking my mom, I'm like, how do I get my fingernails to be stronger and better? And she said, milk. You need the calcium, so milk. So I was like, oh, awesome. So I poured a little bowl of milk and stuck my fingernails in the milk and sat there. She goes, what are you doing? I go, well, I want my fingernails to be stronger. And she goes, you need to drink it.
Not just sitting there thinking your nails are going to absorb the milk.
That's what I thought.
Okay. All right. 800-821-9970.
How about you guys?
I'm trying to think of something I didn't know that was kind of common sense.
Oh, okay.
Because I was definitely a dumb kid. I was just trying to think of... Because mine was more physical.
Yeah, I feel like maybe you're taking a lot of chances.
That's what it is. Yeah. It's like, I can land safely from this height if I jump.
Right.
And so it wasn't necessarily... I'm going to have to think about this one. But give us a call, 800-821-9970. I had a cousin who didn't know checks came out of the checking account. She was just writing checks for everything. Oh, it's just paper. Just
you have money till the checks run out.
Till the checks run out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Give us a call. Shoot us a text. 800-821-9970. What didn't you know until you knew? 99.7 The Blitz. We just played you the clip of this poor young lady, young 20-something, who was just bawling her eyes out, crying, putting out a PSA, a warning to people that when you use Apple Pay from your phone to pay for something,
We all know that feeling. You finally manage to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus "Beware of Dogs" sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
That's real dollars. That money comes out of your account. That money charges to your credit card. She thought she was earning like Apple bucks for using her phone so much. And that's what she was, it's not Kohl's cash, okay? That's real money. But you don't know what you don't know. So I want to know, what didn't you know until you knew it? Josh, what's going on, man? What didn't you know until you knew it?
Hey, good morning. So I had to have been in middle school for this, and we were seeing a movie with my parents. I think the movie was called Aragon, if I remember correctly, and there were some character deaths in the movie. So once the movie was over, we were walking out of the theater, and I turned to my parents, and I asked them, are those people in that movie really dead? And they looked at me like I had three heads, because I thought the actors were, I didn't know
that it's acting.
Yeah. So I thought that the people were actually dead.
You're watching Faces of Death.
Right. every movie made is a documentary, like it's for real.
Yeah.
And they really die.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't know what you don't know.
I still hear about this. I'm 31 years old now, and I still hear about this every now and then. They never let it go.
Every time you watch a movie and someone dies, they're like, don't worry, Josh, they're not really dead. Everything's fine.
They look at you and say, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thoughts and prayers, Josh. Thoughts and prayers. I hope you have a great day, Josh. Thanks so much. Aaron, what's going on, man? What didn't you know until you know?
Well, funny story. I was probably like 5 or 6, and it's actually a phrase that people say. You get on your parents' nerves, and my dad would tell me, boy, me and you are going to go round and round one day. And I always thought, like, round and round what? Around the house? I just didn't understand. I was like, okay.
You didn't know your dad was ready to box you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever go round and round?
No. Well, actually, I did hit my dad one time, and he hit me back. And I'll tell you what, that was the only time I ever hit my dad.
That's right.
You don't want to mess with dad's strength. I don't care how old your dad is. You don't want to mess with dad's strength. I appreciate the call, Aaron. Thanks a lot, man. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Anna.
Hi, Anna. What didn't you know until you know?
I was young, maybe about first grade, and the fifth graders were getting the sex ed talk.
Yeah.
At the end of the week. I thought some mysterious dude named Ed was going to come and teach the big kids all about sex.
Special ed.
No, sex ed. Yes, sex ed.
Oh, that is too good.
Mommy, is Ed going to show up today? I'm not ready to learn about sex.
Guess who just walked in the door? Sex ed.
Oh, could you just imagine sex ed while you... Hey, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sex Ed. I'm here to teach you all about the sexy side. Sit down, little Bobby Jr. I'm about to teach you a thing or two.
That's so creepy.
No, Susie. You stay right there. Let me tell you all about it.
Yuck.
If you need to learn about the peen and the puh, I got you covered.
Oh, Sex Ed
Just
won't let you down.
Call Sex Ed. Available always at sexed.com or 1-800-4-SEX-ED. Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Anna.
Sorry, Anna.
Gosh, that's good.
Yeah, no, Sex Ed is not a real person, thankfully. Appreciate the call. I hope you have a great one, Anna. Bye.
I was like in my 20s when I finally realized Ore-Ida potatoes came from Oregon and Idaho.
Okay. Today I learned
Yeah, I don't feel like that's dumb.
I had no idea.
For real?
No.
Or Ida. Oregon, Idaho.
I had no clue about that. Okay.
I thought that was the name of the sex ed teacher.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you where you can put that French fry.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The man who allegedly shot and killed an 11-year-old boy for ding-dong ditching him has been charged with murder, and police have released more details. They say the young victim, Julian Guzman, was attending a family gathering in East Houston on Saturday night when he and his 10-year-old cousin decided to knock on doors around the neighborhood and run away. When they wound up at the home of the suspect, 42-year-old Gonzalo Leon Jr., they pulled the prank 3 times in a 15-minute period, each time knocking and running away. On that 3rd time, detectives say Leon was hiding in his own side yard, waiting for the kids to come back. He was armed, said to have fired a pistol first into the ground and then at the boys. The 11-year-old was shot in the back and died the next day. He happened to be recording it. So you can hear the gunshots and you can hear him moaning. And this is how sort of the detectives pieced everything together. The suspect is an Army veteran who police say had 20 other guns as well as tactical and smoke grenades inside his home. Police found and arrested him at a hotel with his car packed.
Ah, yeah, he was skipping town.
He was skipping town.
Premeditated, hiding in your side yard.
Yeah, with a gun.
With a gun, waiting
for the kids to come back.
And skipping town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying as a homeowner, it wouldn't
be annoying
and boil my blood on the 3rd time. But that's obviously.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you call the police.
Well, to me, I'm
Sit on
thinking,
your front porch.
If I'm feeling extra feisty, I might hide and jump out and go, hey!
Yeah, well,
run and scare them,
yeah.
you know? Like, you don't fire a gun at the kids.
Find out where they ran to. And then go talk to their parents. Something.
Right.
Yes.
Something.
You knew, he obviously had a great feeling they were coming back for a 3rd time.
Yeah,
he could have waited away from the house and followed them back to wherever they were.
100%.
OpenAI says it will put up new safety guardrails after accusations mount that its ChatGPT has encouraged suicide, murder, and self-harm. The company's facing lawsuits, including one from the parents of a 16-year-old boy who committed suicide after long talks with ChatGPT that included the AI chatbot providing a draft of a suicide note for the boy. The company says that by the end of the year, it will be harder for teenagers to use the service without more direct parental oversight. It's also trying to make it easier for users to be directed to emergency services and help as the bot learns to better recognize signs of distress. Amazon is ending a popular perk that let Prime members share free 2-day shipping with people outside their household. Soon, only those under the same roof will qualify. The company started alerting users that of the Prime Invitee program. Apparently, there was a program you could enroll in that allowed you to let your family members outside your home use your free 2-day shipping.
Because we don't make enough money. We need more people to pay for the membership so they can get the free 2-day shipping.
Yeah, it's like the password crackdown on all the streaming services.
Right, yes.
And now they're doing it on Amazon Prime. So, starting October 1st, Amazon says it will transition to its family program that allows a Prime member to share shipping with one other adult. And I think they said 4 children and 4 teens, but the delivery has to be made to the same to the home address. So I guess that's what they'll do. Sort of, not let you ship to a different address, I guess. I don't know, but what if it's a gift? I don't know. Good luck, Amazon. I don't know how you can patrol this.
I hope you make it, Amazon. I hope
we hope you make it.
I hope you make
God bless Amazon.
I want to see Jeff Bezos homeless.
So many businesses closing nowadays. I really hope you can pull through, Amazon.
Yeah. All right. Those are your 3 things.
All right. May 14th to the 17th. It is already marked on the calendar, circled, ready to go. Sonic Temple 2026. We've already given away some tickets. You can get your early access tickets now. I know some of them are already sold out. What the general 4-day general?
Well, the upper tiers, which is the cheaper, because they go to the 2nd tier, 3rd tier. I don't know if that's it's just like to get you to buy them early because the price is going to
go
increase.
Up. Yeah, absolutely.
So once they sell a certain number, it goes up to the next tier. So
we'll be getting some headlining announcements before the holidays. But yesterday, the first official announcement from Sonic Temple on some of the bands that will be performing. And this is for the metalheads out there.
Oh, yeah.
This list is for the metalheads.
Remember, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's serious metal.
Remember last Sonic Temple, we had that Friday.
Heaviest day in America.
Heaviest day in America. People loved it so much. I'm loving that they released these bands first because it's just going to get harder.
These are the bands where the lead singer absolutely needs Ricola after the performance. These are the bands where, unless you're reading the liner notes, you have no idea what they're saying.
How do they? I don't understand how they keep their voices. It's crazy.
No idea. We'll start with Lorna Shore is coming to Sonic Temple. Yes!
This is called To the Hellfire.
Okay. Is that a guitar or is that a person's voice?
That's a person's voice right there.
That drum solo sounded like me sitting on the toilet after 2 Mexican pizzas. Go back to the drum solo.
Two double kick drums, like 4, like a quad kick drum.
Also announced for Sonic Temple 2026, Paleface Swiss. Attila is going to be there.
I like a bad bitch. She loves me all night, and she counts my money while I'm on my PlayStation.
And she counts my money while I'm on my PlayStation, he said.
Chelsea Grin is going to be there. And Disembodied Tyrant is going to be there.
Like the same guy singing for every band.
They all sound the same. I'm sorry. And then also Brand of Sacrifice, but we couldn't find any clip of Band of Sacrifice that did not include a word that we couldn't play on the radio.
Or just bleep, bleep, bleep.
That's something to look forward to. Bring the kiddos.
So there you go. Your first 6 bands announced from Sonic Temple 2026.
We're getting new bands next week.
More bands announced next week.
Oh, boy.
We'll see
I'm
what
excited.
happens. Real quick, since we're talking about metal, I did want to play this one clip for you real quick. I saw this on TikTok yesterday. Some heavy metal bands made a video, but they removed all the distortion from the guitar. They did their heavy metal breakdown, but they removed all the sound effects and distortion from their guitar.
Okay.
This is heavy metal, no distortion. Take a listen. It's so flat.
Right.
I don't like it.
It sounds like Primus.
Yeah.
It's like a new metalcore type. I don't know. I like it. I like it.
It's like folk new metal.
You know what? It removes for me the anxiety that death metal produces.
Okay,
For whatever reason, I guess that's just my makeup. It gives me anxiety to hear this death metal. But that takes that away.
You totally see
now
that.
I feel like I could groove.
Funny thing, I mentioned this in the past, but I'll tell you, our boss showed me a music study that said the one thing that always keeps people coming back to rock and roll is the distorted electric guitar. That is the number one thing that brings us back to rock and roll every time.
Totally can see that. So there you go. We'll get new bands next week from Sonic Temple, but there are your first 6. Of course, that's available. If you want to see the list again, you can jump on the Blitz Facebook page.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us down to Florida. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? You assume that if you ever enter a scenario where you need a lawyer, you're probably going to do a little research. I've never had to hire a lawyer before, but I would assume you do some research, either word of mouth, or maybe, you get the free consult and you ask some questions. You're trying to figure out if this is the right lawyer for you to use for what kind of case you need. Because lawyers usually specialize in certain areas of the law, so you want to make sure you get the right lawyer who specializes in the certain law you're going for, including if you're getting a divorce.
We all know that feeling. You finally managed to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus beware of dogs sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
Are divorce lawyers out there.
Yep.
So, if you're going through a divorce, you hire yourself a divorce lawyer. And that is exactly what this person did. They went and found Dorothy Huffnagel because this was a divorce lawyer and she was good at what she did. Or so this person thought. The court date arises. She shows up for her divorce proceedings, but attorney Dorothy Huffnagel doesn't show up. And when your lawyer doesn't show up to your court case, something's pretty wrong. So they had to do a little research. Well, divorce lawyer Dorothy Huffnagel was not at her client's divorce proceedings because she was in jail for not paying court-ordered alimony to her spouse for her divorce.
Wow. Oops.
Yeah, you think that if you're a divorce lawyer, you kind of know how those things work. In fact, not only that, 5 other cases over her head, she was actually disbarred from the Florida Bar Association because of her legal troubles. Like, I understand lawyers are people and things happen, but if you're out there representing yourself as a divorce lawyer, you should probably be an upstanding member of the divorce community.
Yes.
Jeez. Just saying. Story number 2. Let's see. This story, it doesn't say exactly where it takes place. I do know that it took place back on February 26, 2024, and we are just now getting the story because of, basically the case was going through the old court system. It turns out a gentleman, a chronic thief, had entered a parking lot of a grocery store. And he decided, you know what? I like this car. I think I'm going to take this car. But thankfully, a couple of store employees saw the man trying to break into the car. So they went over to stop this thief. However, they might have been a little aggressive in stopping the thief and to make sure he wasn't going anywhere. And basically an altercation ensued, which left the thief with some injuries. Well, he sued the store because the employees intervened from him stealing the car. And the intervention left him with some migraines, insomnia, and panic attacks.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I get so sick of this.
So he is now suing the store for what he calls the life-altering injuries. In a statement from the Dino's Grocery Mart, he says, "You and your employees are responsible for my injuries."
No, you are.
If you wouldn't have been stealing the car, then you wouldn't have been stopped from stealing a car, which wouldn't have led to your injuries from you being stopped from stealing the car.
And he found a lawyer to take the case, right?
He did find a lawyer to take the case.
I think he and the lawyer should both go to jail.
Everybody deserves a defense.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if he just got laughed out of court. But that's,
get... Kelly's right. That store deserves to be defended against this scum.
Okay, fair enough. That is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Okay, I lied. I did.
What?
This has never happened to me before. I had a Blitz therapy pulled up, and then it was so great that I actually wanted to save it for tomorrow for a different conversation.
Oh.
And so I thought I had grabbed this other one, and I didn't. So, completely unprepared. Kelly, tell me about a problem in your life so we can solve it.
Well, you know how private I am about my
I know.
personal problems. Let me tell you a problem in Thick's life, though. No,
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know any problems in your life.
Oh! No, that wouldn't work. It's not really a problem. This story brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. So I get a call yesterday from my sister. And my sister says, hey, this is going to sound crazy, but I want you to hear me out. I said, okay. And she said, a friend of mine just got this check, a big check, in the mail because she was part of this class action lawsuit. And they got the payout for the class action lawsuit. And it was like $35,000.
Jeez. I've been in a class action and I get like $9.25.
Right. And so apparently there was this new class action lawsuit that this company was handling. But you needed teach children because it dealt with kids being drawn into roadblocks.
Yeah.
The game.
Oh.
And kids are being like tricked into spending money and buying this and buying that.
Yeah.
And there's this huge class action lawsuit.
Oh, okay. Because they're also being preyed on by predators.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
I thought that's where you were
going.
going.
No. This is monetarily.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my sister says, but it's basically what you are. You're parents of teenagers. And she said, if you join the class action lawsuit, do your boys play Roblox? I was like, yeah, the 13-year-old plays Roblox. Because, if you're part of this class action lawsuit, then you collect money. And then there's a referral fee. So she was going to get some money too, because she doesn't have kids that play Roblox.
Yeah.
But if you help people build, if you're part of the build, they need enough people for the class action lawsuit. You help build this.
Oh, okay.
They'll give you a referral fees too.
Yeah,
well, look at
referral
that.
fee, finder's fee.
Yeah. She's like, can I give your number to them and get information? I said, yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see what's going on. And so it wasn't even an hour later that my phone rings from this lawyer's office in North Carolina. And I pick up the phone, and you hear all this background in the noise, but noise in the background, like you do, when you're getting a call from a call center.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I mean this with all due respect, but this person had the accent of someone who calls from a call center.
Yes.
And he's asking about Roblox and if I have anyone, teenager, that plays Roblox. I said yes, and he kind of explains the lawsuit. You'll get 3 phone calls. Our office will call you, and then you get a call from a supervisor to gather the final information. Then you get a call from the lawyer for the actual lawsuit, and then in 14 to 21 business days, you'll get your check from the class action lawsuit.
Okay.
And I said okay, and he goes, first things first, to verify your child, we need a copy of their birth certificate.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
I said, you need what? He said, a copy of your child's birth certificate. I said, well, why do you need that? So we have to verify that you have a child within that age group. And I said, okay, I don't need any more information. Thank you. Bye-bye. Called my sister back, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not what you think it is at all.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, who's sending a copy of their child's birth certificate? I mean, that is just bold.
Yeah.
To just come out and ask for your child's birth certificate. I mean, that's like the story we had earlier about the woman who got scammed, unfortunately, by one of these romance scams. But she sent it to her online boyfriend who's an astronaut and needed to buy oxygen in space.
Yes.
That one, I mean, come on, man.
How are you falling for this stuff? I don't get it.
Do you have somebody come to your door and they tell you, hey, I can help you lower your electric bill or your gas bill. I just need to see a copy of your bill.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, you're not getting a copy of my bill, man.
Not happening.
And then the last time it happened, somebody came and I said, we were told if anybody asks us for a copy of our bill, we should call the police. He's like, oh, he got real nervous. And he goes, oh, okay, I understand. And he walked away real fast.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
We're going to say, how about...
the guys on the Segways, do they ever come up to your door? And they're like, well, we're working with your neighbor to do some various yard of maintenance.
Just inspected your neighbor Johnny's roof.
While we're here.
While we're in the neighborhood.
We'll offer you 30% off, whatever.
Like, I don't know Johnny. I don't know you. Get away from me.
If it seems too good to be true, you got to... You got to tread lightly.
Have I mentioned that I was scammed on Facebook Marketplace lately?
So anyways, coming up next. We talked about this last week, and we decided this would be kind of fun to try. There was a list that was put out. Guinness Book of World Records just turned 70. And they came out with a list of 70 records that no one's attempted yet. So basically, these are records that are, kind of up for grabs.
Yeah, and they have really strict rules. Like, you can't do, they won't do drinking records anymore.
Yeah.
Like anything that's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
But they have a list of ones that you can try.
But, and the thing is there's one guy who's got 100 and some odd records because he just does the most ridiculous things that no one would really think to do. And he's like, oh, well, I'm the world record holder in doing this absolutely ridiculous thing. So they came out with a list.
Like ones that haven't been broken in 50 years that we might be able to break, or just ones that haven't even been attempted.
Even ones that haven't even been attempted.
Nice.
So they're making this list included. And so basically what we decided to do was on Wednesdays, we're going to try and set a new world record. Because you've had the thought for a while, right? That
I've always wanted to break a world record. I thought that was cool. You know how you wanted to do that as a kid, a teen? I haven't thought of it much as an adult, other than it would be kind of neat to be a part of something like that.
I think maybe next week I'm going to head to the store and pick up some Pringles, because one of the world records that has never been broken or ever attempted, apparently, most Pringles eaten in 1 minute.
Oh, man. Oh.
You think you could down some Pringles?
Maybe.
Most Pringles.
I don't think I could be a world record holder on that.
Okay. What about most T-shirts put on in 1 minute?
Maybe.
I'm just going to bring in. I'm going to bring in my entire collection of T-shirts.
I get dressed pretty quickly. I could have a shot at that, maybe.
Okay. Let's see. Most headbands worn at once.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So
that's easy.
none of these have ever even been attempted.
None of these have been attempted.
So there is no
apparently.
record.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So basically, you can set
if you
the record.
do 2 headbands, you've set the record.
That is true. But I think that
we're going to go big.
Yeah, you got to go big right off the bat. Like this one. I think we could probably try and set the world record right now.
Okay.
Because this is one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You got a stopwatch on your phone, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right. This is one. Go pull up your stopwatch here, Kelly, because you and I are going to attempt this.
All right.
And they don't give a clear definition
Right here.
because this is most high fives in 30 seconds.
Oh.
So I'm assuming, is that like you and I high fiving each other, or is that like lining people up and getting the most high fives from other people? Yeah, I'm uncertain.
It says the most high fives. That's what it says.
All right, so we can do 2 hands, 1, 2, 3, like that.
Oh, we
like
could,
that.
couldn't we? Yeah. Thick, turn on this one here. I'm going to switch microphones so I can... There we go. I'm going to switch microphones so I can get closer to Kelly. All right. You got your stopwatch ready?
I do.
All right. Most high fives in 30 seconds. Oh, wait. But for it to be official, it has to be recorded. I'm going to give you my phone here. Okay, there we go. We need the video. Because we're going to have to go back and count, because we're going to be going so fast, there's no way that we can count.
Yeah.
It's not rolling. So you ready?
You ready? You rolling? All right.
All right, hang on. I got
to start. Tell us when to go, Thick.
We're going to go 1 by 1 or 2.
I would say back and forth.
Yeah, okay.
I would say back and forth.
All right.
All
right. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Oh, the muscle. Oh,
it's burning.
It hurts.
Is that 30 seconds?
Not yet.
All right,
your turn. You go.
Wait a minute. Does that count, or do you have to both be hitting?
Same people.
We're still high-fiving.
My muscle.
Come on.
How much time?
You still got about 20 seconds.
What?
30 seconds?
No, I said 20.
No,
Well, now you stop. Now you ruined it.
We're only supposed to go 30 seconds.
Oh, I thought you said a minute.
No.
Oh. Well, then you got all 30 seconds on here. All right, so it's all on here.
I'm out of breath.
I'm sweating.
My muscles hurt. That was pretty good. I
Okay,
feel
well,
like
the whole
I'm on
30
record.
seconds is on there then.
Okay.
Sorry about
I was like,
that.
how are you going to tell us we have 20 seconds to go when we've been going for that long?
I thought you were going a
I'm
minute.
sweating. All I know.
We all know that feeling. You finally managed to get away on vacation and the worrying starts. Will that bogus beware of dogs sign keep your home safe? What about that fake camera you set up? And will someone finally find your old hide and key rock? That's where ADT comes in. All that stuff, it's safe-ish. It seems fine when you don't really think about it, but you know it truly doesn't work. Instead, ADT provides security solutions that keep you actually safe, giving you real peace of mind. Because vacation is supposed to be, relaxing. Don't settle for safe-ish. Visit ADT.com today to learn more.
Was if you take that 30 seconds and play it back, not audio sounded like me when Nora's not home. 30 seconds!
How much time is left?
How much longer? It's burning!
Oh.
All right.
I'm too out of breath to be the next contestant. Maybe we'll just do that one. And
That was a damn workout.
That was a
I want to
workout.
know if that was how they want it done, because if it is,
I mean, videotaped?
yeah.
30 seconds? We're going to have to go back and count. We're going to have to go back and count the slaps.
Stop! It's burning!
Oh, I was like, what are you doing? What?
yeah, yikes.
That's what I was hearing.
That was actually a workout.
My God.
That was like using a speed bag.
It was. I feel like
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. I should not be
look
out
at
of
you
breath.
guys.
I should not be that out of breath.
That's crazy.
I need a massage.
My thigh hurts from like kneeling down
Yes.
and trying to like get in there.
My biceps hurt. Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
That was pretty
I get
good.
it.
You
You know what? It was really pretty awesome how fast you guys were going.
Let's see.
You could have
Well,
been playing.
basically, we figured out a strategy where
Yeah. All right. So I'll pull this. All right. Let's get the countdown. Turn that music down.
2, 1, begin.
How do you count that?
look how red my palms are. They're
Well, that
so
ain't sped
red.
up.
Sounds like you're playing drums for a disembodied tyrant.
My palms are so sore.
I'm gonna have to go back and edit that. I'm gonna have to go back and count and see how many we got. Because all right, so we have to. Now the next step is to Google like the official submissions for the Guinness Book of World Records.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of times they'll have like the Guinness Book of World Records person there.
Yeah.
But
Is that
for something like this, I don't think you.
Okay,
have to.
Doug has a good idea. Play it in slow mo, then we can count.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's burning. When's it gonna end?
All right.
Make it stop.
Sorry.
How do we still have 30 seconds?
Coming up in the news, the dignified part of the program.
I can't wait.
I guess it's Roger.
Give me the nudes, Kelly.
It looks like it's Roger Waters versus Jack Osborne.
Roger's an a-hole.
I feel like you guys don't even need me anymore.
That's just going to be the rest of the show.
Yeah.
It's the Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Remember about 2 months after the assassination attempt on President Trump at a rally in Pennsylvania, a guy in Florida was armed and hiding in the bushes on a golf course where Trump was playing around. A 59-year-old Ryan Ruth was spotted by a Secret Service agent, arrested and charged with attempted assassination of a presidential candidate, and he faces life in prison. All right, Monday will be jury selection in Ryan Ruth's trial. He is representing himself, and he has just made a really weird legal filing. Like, this guy's definitely not right, you can tell. But just days before the trial set to begin, he makes this bizarre legal filing. He asked that, number one, President Trump consider settling the matter over an 18-hole match, and he says, quote, if Trump wins, he can execute me. If I win, I get his job. All right, so we're dealing with a joke.
Boy.
Ruth also requested new housing arrangements for the trial, specifically a far-off, quiet room where he can access documents related to his case, as well as a phone, visitation rights, email access, a typewriter, and female strippers. He wants this in his new jail housing arrangement.
Up until all of that actually made sense.
Yeah.
So if you're going to represent yourself, you are allowed...
Quiet room.
Yeah, you are allowed access to certain things to build your case.
Yeah.
You ruined it by throwing in the strippers.
So jury selection, like I said, starts on Monday. The judge, though, has warned Ruth that he is going to be closely watched by marshals during the trial. The judge is not putting up with anything, and the second that he does something that might be considered threatening, he will be dealt with by marshals.
The problem is he thought legal briefs were like stripper thongs.
Exactly.
And that's not the case.
That's not it. Walt Disney will pay a $10 million fine to settle a Federal Trade Commission lawsuit alleging it allowed personal data to be collected on kids under 13, which violates federal law. The Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, to be specific, that requires kid-oriented apps and websites to get parents' consent before collecting personal information of children under 13. The problem is Disney failed to properly label some videos that it uploaded to YouTube as made for kids. And that mislabeling allowed Disney, through YouTube, to collect the personal data from these children under 13 and use that data for targeted advertising to children. So it was probably worth it for them to break the law for a period of time, get all that info, and now pay a small $10 million fine, which is nothing to Disney. Right?
There are people whose actual job is to do the math.
Yes.
Is it more profitable to just pay out the lawsuit or to actually fix the problem?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, a rock spat of sorts is erupting between Pink Floyd and Black Sabbath. The beef started earlier this month when Pink Floyd co-founder Roger Waters made a dismissive comment about Black Sabbath singer Ozzy Osbourne after his death. Waters, who's 81, says, "I don't care about Black Sabbath. I never did." And then he criticized Ozzy for being all over TV with what he called his, quote, idiocy and nonsense. You say that after someone dies? That's kind of a weird move, but he did. And yesterday, Ozzy Osbourne's 39-year-old son, Jack, responded on Instagram by calling Waters pathetic and out of touch and accusing him of trying to get attention from the press. So we got a little boiling spat there between Roger Waters and Jack Osbourne.
It seemed weird. We were listening to the clip earlier this morning of Roger Waters saying what he said, and it's like, you're allowed your opinion.
Yeah.
If you weren't into Black Sabbath or weren't into Ozzy, okay, fine. But the way he said it, it's those people that just are just negative all the time. Like, why do you have I don't care for Ozzy's music. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care for Black Sabbath. Okay. No one's asking you to like everything, but just just so
And also, you lose filters as you age.
Oh,
you do.
100%.
And he's 81.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any filters. He doesn't think, the guy just died. Let him rest in peace. I don't need to mouth off with my opinions.
That is very true.
Yeah. So, all right. Those are your 3 things.
Sometimes ladies just want to talk about their I got a couple stories here for you. This first one coming from a woman that people have spent quite a bit of time talking about her because she released a candle on her website, Goop, that was supposed to be like...
Smelled like her hoo-ha.
Yeah, apparently. Gwyneth Paltrow has something to say. She was doing an appearance on the Cutting Room Floor podcast. Take a listen to what Gwyneth has to say.
Hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. Every single mess I've made in my life comes from me not saying the hard thing. Every single one.
Yeah, because you're a good girl.
I'm a recovering good girl.
Goop, goop, goop. The internet calls you the ultimate almond mom. You know that, right?
I don't know where they got that. Like pelvic floor health, gut health, plant medicine, conscious uncoupling.
Gwen. I can't.
No one will understand me until I'm dead.
But you are in on the joke. That is the brand of Gwyneth Paltrow.
What do you think?
No one's gonna understand me until I'm dead.
And they still won't.
I've got no issue with her. I really don't. Besides being a little bit of a weird... It's her... Everything she says sounds condescending.
Yeah.
It's just the tone of her voice.
Hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow.
Automatically, just her saying hi makes it sound like I'm better than you.
Yes.
Right off the bat. Soul singer Erykah Badu was recently talking on the Drink Champs podcast, and she has a new incense coming out. If you are an incense and lighting incense, this may be something that you want to pick up. But it was a very specific planning process as to why she chose the scent of her incense. Take a listen to what Erykah Badu had to say.
I made the incense, but I didn't make the legend. The legend made itself.
So the big question was, without being crude, how is it made? How did the smell come about?
How did the smell come about? Well, most guys say that my vagina smells like strawberries and gunpowder.
What?
Man, sounds like a nice place in the Wild Wild West.
So I tried to duplicate that, you know. I don't know. They say, I don't know.
She said,
I don't know where they're getting the strawberries from, but yeah, that's what they say. So I try to duplicate the smell of strawberries and gunpowder, and I hope that I'm doing that.
Wait, you don't know where the strawberries come from, so you think your vagine just smells like gunpowder?
I just like, she goes, well, men tell me. Well, who are all these men? That's what they say.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sure people have commented on it before. I'm wondering why it smells like strawberries and Where does the gunpowder come from?
I have no idea.
What food do you eat? Are you just swallowing bullets?
I don't even know what gunpowder smells like. You know? What
I wouldn't be able to point it out either.
I don't have any idea.
No clue. I really just want to know where gunpowder comes from. Like what? How? That is not I don't like incense anyways. It gives me a headache.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That is one that I most certainly would not be lighting around the house.
And I don't care. It does not get rid of the smell of weed. It does not get rid of it.
No, I don't think so.
Now you smell incense and weed.
I want to know the guy. If you happen to order this incense that smells like strawberries and gunpowder, I want to meet the guy who will walk in and go, "Is Erykah Badu here?" Like, what?
Erykah's around here somehow.
I want to meet that guy.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Did you know the tango, the dance, the very sensual dance, the tango was created in the brothels of Buenos Aires, Argentina, to act out the relationship between a prostitute and a pimp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's where the original moves come from.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they know? Do the people doing that dance know that?
Yeah, I would have to think so. I mean, again, it's a pretty sexy dance.
Yes.
Doc Martens were invented by a German doctor named Klaus Martens after he hurt his ankle skiing in 1945 and needed a more comfortable shoe to wear. I see, Doc Martens to me look uncomfortable.
They look it. I don't know. I've never worn them.
They're so clunky and big.
Never had them on in my life.
I have not either. If you own a pet tortoise, here's one for you. Pet tortoises can go in the fridge to hibernate over winter.
Get out of here.
So
seriously?
But if you do it, you need to ensure that the temperature remains within a safe range, and you'll want to open the door a few times a week for ventilation. But you can put your tortoise to hibernate in your refrigerator.
Throw him in the fridge and he'll go to sleep. And you decide when winter's over.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can just take him out 1 month a year.
How would that happen?
How do they not starve?
At some point. Well, but that's any hibernating animal.
Yeah, I guess so. If they're asleep, because their system kind of shuts down.
Yeah. But I think it could only last so long before you take them out.
Right.
For sure. And finally, ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
Yes.
They have the record for the most top 40 songs without a number one hit. They've had 20 songs make the top 40, but none of them have made it to number one.
None of them?
None of them. At some point, are you just like, well, we'll have a top 40 hit, but it's not going to be number one. Just ride the small wave, never catching the big kahuna, and you're just like, we're good with it. They're still touring. They're still doing their thing. So,
oh, I know. They've had it forever.
They've had an extensive career for sure.
This was not a number one?
It was not. There you go. Learning some stuff on a Wednesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.